Welcome to my channel. I'm Ariel Marie, and this is my first ever YouTube video, and I thought the perfect way to start a channel would be to do my makeup with products that I've been loving recently, and then kind of just telling you a little bit about myself. I have a cat. He's right here. This is Achilles. Say hi, baby. Hello. I promise he's purring. He loves to sit on my vanity because I'm right in front of a window and you can see like a train come by. So we have a train come by, and then we have like a bunch of stores right on this side, so then you can also see all the trucks. Sir. So you can also see like all the semis and the garbage trucks come through, and he loves them. So he loves when I have it open, because in here you can see both sides on like his other windows in the house. But so yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk to you about like things you can expect from my channel, videos that I've planned that I'm so excited for, things that I love, and let's do it all while like doing my makeup, because that's what half this channel is gonna be. So yeah, let's get to it. So first things first is I have to put my hair up. I don't know how people can do their makeup with their hair down, because I cannot. It gets in my way. First, I don't really have a favorite primer. Recently, I've just kind of been doing my skincare and then going into my makeup. But since I did my skincare this morning, now I'm not gonna do more skincare, so I'll just grab a primer that I have been enjoying. I don't know if I would say it's my favorite, because honestly I don't really know how much primers do. I'm kind of gearing more towards the side of just skincare for primer. But this is the Caliray So Blown Primer. Sir, you make my life difficult. Yes, I'm talking to you. But I did get a small one of this, and I did like it enough to get a big one. So a little bit about me. I am 30 years old now. I am not come to terms with that, and my skin is already starting to change. So that's definitely something. Just making sure to press this into my pores, into my lines. I live with my boyfriend and my cat, as you just saw. He'll probably make an appearance a lot because he loves to be a nuisance when ready. So there's that. One of my favorite ways to do foundation right now is to take like a really full coverage foundation and then mix it with the one size. So this one is Lancôme Teint Ultra Wear in the shade 090N. As you can tell, I am pale. My shades usually consist of the name porcelain or ivory or alabaster, or there is many of times I am the lightest shade in a foundation. So that's always fun, because if you're the lightest shade in the foundation, it's hard to find a lighter concealer shade, but that's okay. Yeah, what I've been doing is I take one pump of my foundation. Then I usually do, because I am combination oily, I do about a half of a pump of the base thinner, because I don't want too much. Okay, a little bit about me. I am a big Disney fan, huge Disney fan. Disney World is my favorite. Disney cruising is actually my like #1 favorite. If I had to pick to go to Disney World or on a Disney cruise, I would pick a cruise. So that is my thing. We're actually going on the Disney Treasure this summer, and I'm so excited. And I will list all these products below. Figure out how to do that, because this is my first YouTube video, so we're gonna figure this out together. Like, it'll be it'll be great. Like, it'll be a fun journey. Sometimes I use a sponge, sometimes I use a brush. That did not give me as much coverage as I wanted. It's probably because I used a sponge. I was planning on using a brush, and then I decided not to use the brush. Oh, along with our Disney treasure, we are also going to go to Universal Epic Universe. So we are super excited about that. This layer I'm not going to pair with the base. So that'll be super fun because by the time we go, that'll be open, and that'll have been open for just a minute. So hopefully they work out all the kinks. Sir, once again, I'm gonna have to like figure out how to film so maybe like you can see a little bit more, because Achilles is always super fun to see. Love, oh, you can't really see it. I love the Mandalorian. Grogu is like my favorite, and Winnie the Pooh. Those are my two favorite characters of all time. So good. And yes, even though I'm 30, I love to do that. And that's okay, because we can all have things we love. And if you don't love that, that's okay. But I do. Another thing that I love is big fan of Taylor Swift. You absolutely do not have to be. I just am. And I missed out on the Eras tour, but that's okay. I will see her next time. Tortured Poets Department, the anthology, is my favorite album, followed by Reputation in 1998. Taylor's version, just waiting for Rep to come out. Okay, there we go. That looks good. I don't know if I would say this is my favorite foundation, but it is one I seem to always come back to. So I feel like that would definitely qualify it as a favorite if I continue to go back to it even after everything I've tried. My goal is to really find my perfect foundation, because with me being combo oily and I'm using like tretinoin, I actually just upgraded to the highest strength, the 0.1%. And so I do have some dry patches. I do a lot of good skincare to really mitigate that, but sometimes no matter what you do, it's an irritating ingredient. And you just gotta go with the flow. And that's why I'm having a little bit more breakouts right now. I have definitely not found a concealer that I'm like obsessed with. I've been kind of going back and forth for the most part between these two. This is the Kosas Revealers Concealer and the Tarte Creaseless Creamy. So we will use this one. I don't want too much. I more just use this to add a little more coverage. It's not really light enough for me. No concealer is really light enough for me to brighten, but since I am so pale, I never focus on brightening. I focus on bronzing. So that's more, I'm looking for more of a concealer that just covers instead of like brightens. That's just kind of how it works for me. This is also a spot. Sometimes I use a brush, sometimes I use a sponge. And my nose does not keep product on it for the life of it. It glides right off. It literally just melts off. So that's always a fun time. Another fun fact about me, I have a couple of tattoos. One is right here. It is a stack of books with a rose on top. I love to read, so I would like to every once in a while, at the end of each month, I'm going to do something kind of along the lines of my current obsessions. So it's gonna be things not makeup or skincare related, because my channel is definitely going to focus mainly on makeup and skincare, because those are things that I I'm obsessed with. Skincare, hopefully one day I will become a derm NP. That is what I would love to become, is I would definitely love to be in the skincare world. I have interacted with so many amazing dermatologists throughout my career, so and just throughout my like research and kind of getting into becoming a skincare connoisseur. That's a weird word. I don't like saying influencer. I feel too old for that. Okay. Now I'm going to try to just let that sit. It is looking pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna do my contour now. This e.l.f. bronzer contour, whenever I do it, I feel like I lose 5 pounds in my face. I really want to try the Rare Beauty one. And I actually just really want to try more contours in general, because like I just started getting into them, and I've actually been really enjoying them. I'm not as scared as I was, because also I test out a lot of my makeup more at night, so like I can really play with the products more, and when I'm done, it sucks when it turns out really good, because then I just have to go wash it off. But when I like it, when I don't like it, I can just kind of wash it off. That got a little crazy. It's not so crazy. That's one thing I absolutely love about makeup, is it's just makeup. It doesn't need to be that serious. Like, trust me, I'll understand, like, we don't want to waste our money, because even drugstore makeup is expensive. I love this brush, by the way. This is the e.l.f. liquid bronzer and contour duo. It came out like with those bronzer, like that contour, and it's a great brush, because what I do is I use this side to kind of like tap it in, and then this side to like blend it out. Looks so good. Like, I feel like I don't look muddy. Back to what I was talking about. So different things you can kind of expect. Oh, tattoos. No, I was talking about tattoos. Sorry, y'all. The ADHD is bad. I actually have an appointment for it, but the problem is it's like, I don't know, 6-7 months out to kind of look into it to see if that's what my problem is. And I'm fairly sure it is, but you never know. So I'm kind of all over the place on some days, and today is not as good of a day for that. And then I usually like to take whatever left over, give the illusion of a bigger upper lip than I do. I have a rose on my shoulder. It's a pink rose, and then on the back it says "For Beauty is Found Within" from Beauty and the Beast, because it doesn't matter how beautiful you make your outside, if your insides are not pretty, then, well, that's definitely something you have to deal with. Seriously, like, I just lost 5 to 10 pounds. And then it's very important while you're doing makeup to make every weird face in the book. Like, it's pivotal to the process, very pivotal. It makes it more fun too. Like, makeup should be fun. Let's see, another tattoo I have is on my foot. It is a set of Mickey ears, like you wear the headband, and it has the Cinderella castle inside of it. So the headband is a set of ears that I got from the cruise. That one, my mom and I have like mismatching tattoos. So hers is pink, mine is blue. And it's a pair of ears that we got on our cruise, and then we got the Cinderella castle inside. Super cute. I'll see if I can find pictures, and I will post them up here so you can kind of see them, because I love to see tattoos. So I don't know if other people would too. And then I have on my right thigh, I have mermaid scales that go from like a teal down to a purple. my favorite tattoo of all. Like, they have like glitter in them, so like all my tattoos except for this one is color, and they have like glitter in them, and I love them. I love them. I definitely want to add on and get more, but I'll see if I can find some pictures to post in here. What am I doing next? Let's do a cream blush. One I have been enjoying is actually from ColourPop. It's a little heart. That's so cute. The Lip and Cheek Balm in the color Lucky You. And I am going to take this Makeup by Mario F4 brush. This is another brush I definitely need to get another one of, because this is such a good brush, and I use it for everything. Like, I'll use it for my contour, I'll use it for my bronzer, I'll use it for my blush, I'll use it for my foundation, I'll use it for my concealer. So that's why I need another one, is so I can have, like, I don't have to like clean this one off between each, because I use it for everything. I promise if you get this brush, it'll be one of the brushes you end up using all the time and love. By the way, none of this is sponsored. None of these brands know who I am. So like, if I'm saying I like something, it's because I actually like something. That's like my biggest goal too, is I want to be honest about my products. And I know everyone says that, but I'm not coming into this at 19 and 20 like being like, oh, I want to be the biggest influencer out there, I want to get all the stuff from the brands, so like I have to stay on their good side. Nope, no one knows who I am. I'm 30. You don't like me, you don't like me. Like, I'm to that point. I don't need to deal with it. Where is the bronzer? Oh, I want to use this bronzer. Do I want to use a cream? Yeah, why not? I'm going to use the Rare Beauty Cream Bronzer. Just to, oh, that was a lot. Well, that's okay. Just to kind of warm up those points in my face. Oh, that's in the shade Bright Side. Just, you can almost always assume it's in the lightest shade. But for when I go back and add in the description, I will also put my shade colors. I am fair neutral. I try to get away with light, and I just never can. When I pick out the light shades, I'm definitely fair. This is why I love bronzer. Bronzer is actually like my favorite makeup product. So I typically go overboard on the bronzer. I should probably not, but it's okay. Like I said, it's makeup, it washes off. Life is not the end of the world. If your makeup, like, I know it sucks when your makeup doesn't turn out, but it'll be okay. It's just makeup. Some like videos you can kind of expect to see from me. These are videos I would like to do every month. I would like to do like trying new makeup. Would be one video, or just kind of like, I don't want necessarily new makeup to the market, but it would be like new to me, like newer makeup to me. Oh, this is the Dibs bronzer, the Duet Baked Bronzer Duo in Vanilla Latte. This has very, very quickly become my favorite. I got this just like 2 weeks ago, and it's definitely like quickly risen to the top of my favorites. I love how it blends. It wears all day. I've tried it with multiple foundations, like, and I just feel like wherever I put this bronzer, my skin, because it has like a very tiny amount of like, I don't want to say shimmer because that sounds scary, but like, it's definitely got something in there, and I just feel like it makes it look very skin like, if that makes sense. Like, it looks like I naturally went outside, got a tan, and then I personally like to, instead of putting blush on the nose, I like to add a little bit of bronzer. I love this bronzer so much. And once again, using that same brush for like everything. So yeah, makeup try-ons. I want to do something once a month. It's called, or I'm gonna call it, I don't know if other people do this. I'm sure other people out there do this. I cannot be the only one. Called Makeup Roulette. So what it is I'm going to, I have all of my makeup like written out, and when I get new makeup, I'm gonna add to it. Where is it? I have it all here in this bag. And then in each, I have these little baggies in here, and each baggie has a different product. So like this is bronzer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just randomly pick one, and that's gonna be what I have to use for that makeup look. The reason I'm doing that is because we all have these makeup products that we buy and we purchase, and either we like them or we don't like them, or we're testing them out or whatever. And we like forget about our old products. So that way, that's not just going to be old products, it's going to be new products. It's going to be, my entire collection is going to be in there. And I'm going to pull it out, and that's what I'm going to use. So it could be a product that I've used recently. It could be a product that I haven't used recently. And it's just kind of like getting me to really use my collection. And it will also help me decide if I actually really like that product. Because say I pull something out, I'm like, oh, I don't really want to use that. I'm going to use it. And then I can like decide, should I keep it? Should I let it go? So that's why I'm calling it Makeup Roulette, because I have no idea what I'm going to get. So like I could get a bright red lippy and end up getting like a red eyeshadow palette and be like, ooh. But that's going to be the game. It's Makeup Roulette. We're not going to know what the look is. I'm trying to decide if I want to use the Kosas blush or the NYX Buttermelt blush. I love these both. The Buttermelt is in the shade Butter Together, and the Kosas is Blissed, Blush is Life, which I love both of these. I have 3 colors in this, and I only have 1 color in this. Honestly, they're very similar. I think I'm going to go with my Kosas today. I also love the NYX bronzer, by the way. Kind of blend that out. My concealer has had some time. I like to go in with a very small brush. And any concealer that is like settling in lines, I wipe away. To just, I'll even do this on like my forehead, because I have 2 very prominent dibs. I will take my concealer brush that I don't know what I did with, and just kind of since I haven't set yet, and that way also if I get a little crazy on my blush or my bronzer. Oh, powder is also kind of a hard one to choose, because honestly I don't think I have found my perfect powder. Like, everyone talks about the Huda Beauty, which is great. I do love this powder. And everyone talks about the Makeup by Mario, another powder I really love. I've been really enjoying the Kosas powder. But I feel like nothing actually keeps my oil away all day. So I'm gonna use the Huda, because I think if I had to only pick one, the Huda would be definitely the one that works the best, lasts the longest. I got the small one so I could test it out because I'm like, oh, I don't want to buy the big one if I don't like it. It's a pain in the butt to use though. It's such a pain in the butt to use just simply because of how I use it. I take a brush and I like dip it in there to kind of coat the brush, get rid of the excess powder, and kind of lightly introduce the powder to my under eye at first. And then I take my powder puff, put powder on it, and then make sure to evenly coat that. And then I press. That in. Honestly, that just like gets rid of all of my... It doesn't get rid of my pores, obviously you can't do that, but... And then I like to set anywhere I don't have a powder down because I feel like whenever I don't, no matter how much the foundation says it self-sets, it doesn't. It ends up like on the collar of my stuff, even though I don't go all the way down my chin, or my neck, I mean. And this is in the color Cherry Blossom. I definitely want to try their translucent powder. But it's also one of those things of like, since I can't lighten, I feel like the pink works very nicely on me. Beautiful. Sometimes I'll also do my eye makeup first, especially if I'm planning on doing a glitter. The scheme of things, since I'm using like my favorite products right now, I had to also kind of works with Makeup Roulette is use my favorite palette of all time, which is the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette. This is not sold anymore. I'm so sorry. Some of my other favorite palettes are like the Natasha Denona. What is this one? The I Need a Nude. I'm a big fan of this palette. I've been testing the Melt Cosmetics. Here, let me pull it out. The Melt Cosmetics Dark Matter palette. Like, so pretty. Let me get rid of the names so you can see it better. Whew. Love a warm tone eyeshadow palette. I like it just because my eyes are blue, and I feel like the warms make my blue eyes stand out better. Also a big fan of Pat McGrath eyeshadows. So yeah, but I'm going to be using the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette. She needs to bring this back. Like, is that just not so pretty? Oh, gorgeous. Let's see. So testing new makeup roulette. Oh, my channel is also going to be half skincare based. Hold on. It's going to be strongly skincare based because I love skincare. I love looking at the science behind it. I love looking at the ingredients and what they do, and just really like deep diving into skincare. Like, here I actually have, like, look, I've already have like research on products. Like, I love to do that, and no one needs to do that much research on their makeup products or their skincare products. There's like a point where I think we just kind of have to trust what the company says. They're saying that these ingredients are in here to help with this and this and this. Like, they can get into big trouble for making false claims. So whether or not it works super well, we do kind of need to trust that. But I love to deep dive into that. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe. This is my favorite brow pencil. It's actually, I have tried the Anastasia, which great brow pencil. And over here I actually have a Benefit brow pencil that I'm trying to use up because I paid for it, so I want to use it. But when I repurchase, I'm getting this one because it works just as well as those and is a fraction of the price. And brows is one of those categories that I don't think we need to be. If you can find a drugstore alternative that works well, heck yeah. So yeah, I want to do every month. I'm gonna call it something like skincare ingredient call out. It's just more of like informing of what that ingredient does. So it's kind of like having like a glossary of just all these different ingredients and what they do. So each month I will be focusing on a product. So like the first one will be milky toners. I've been obsessed with milky toners just because my skin has had dry patches because I live in Minnesota and our winter was very cold, like they always are. They're always super cold. And our Minnesota is dry on top of that. So to have a very cold, very dry winter, my skin was kind of freaking out. And then on top of that, I started my tretinoin during in about September. So going into winter. So having that on top of that, I was like, I need more hydration. Because a misconception is people think, oh, you have oily skin, you don't need hydration. No. The biggest advice I had ever gotten, it was from my dermatologist, was do your skincare like you have dry skin, not like you have oily. Especially in the winter when it's extra dry out. Because some people, obviously not everybody, some people's skincare, their oils will compensate and make you more oily because your skin is actually dry. So like I have noticed since I've been doing that, I obviously still have oily skin, like I'm combo oily, but since I've been doing that, my oils have been combated. Like I'm nowhere near as oily now that I've been treating my skin like it's dry, which I love. So I'll discuss that more like in my skincare videos, but yeah, that's what I want to do is kind of just discuss. So in toners, like you have all these different ingredients, but you notice there's kind of a lot of very similar ingredients across that like type of product. So I was like, oh, let me look that up. And then same with moisturizers, you have different moisturizers, but then you have common ingredients in moisturizers and common ingredients in like acne washes and stuff like that. So like at the beginning of the week, the first episode video will be different ingredients and what they do. And then later that week, I'll be discussing what those are in. So like, I don't know if I'm gonna call it like a skincare battle because I'm testing out multiple of that type of product. So it would be, I would kind of tell you like what the difference between these popular toners are. So like popular milky toners and like just kind of giving you my thoughts on which one do I like best. Just based on the different things, like which products do I think would be better for my skin and stuff like that. And you can kind of get an idea of like, there's 20 different types of milky toners on the market. I'm sure there's way more than that, but which ones do you think you should pick up? So that's what I kind of want to do. And then at the end of each month, I want to do like my current obsessions. I actually already kind of started this topic, but you know, ADHD for the win. But so each month I want to discuss my current obsession. So those current obsessions would be, I would have one video that focuses on my skincare and makeup current obsessions. And then because I would like to do 2 videos a week. And I would like those videos to be every Monday and every Thursday. that works best with my class schedule this semester. It's Monday and Thursdays. Oh, this is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Light One Chantilly. This is my favorite way to prime my eyes, and I'll even, like, if I have a really bad breakout or something I really want to cover, I will use this underneath my foundation, so then I don't have to like use as much foundation to correct. And then what I usually do is I just take my powder puff and I will set that. I don't use a specific eye primer. I really enjoy just using this because also sometimes I'll use this as my concealer under my eye. So yeah, the first video would be like current obsessions with makeup that I've just been really loving, and could be new, could be old. And same with the skincare, like what did I really enjoy that month? Did I add anything in new? And then my second one would be like other stuff. So like my favorite book. I love to read, obviously, hence the book tattoo. I love to read. I have a good amount of books. I actually have posted about that on my TikTok and my Instagram. I will also leave all my socials below. I'm kind of everywhere. I have a Substack. I have a Lemon8. I'm mainly just focused on Instagram and TikTok though. But I do have those other ones, so I will leave everything down below. But I just did reorganize my bookshelves. And I shouldn't say just did. I reorganized my bookshelves and found out I had over 280 books. I love to read. I listen to books, so I do audiobooks. I have a Kindle, which I actually really want to get a Kobo. So that will be definitely a next purchase for me, is I would like to switch to Kobo. So I do ebooks and I do physical books. So I like to read all of the ways. All of the ways count as reading, and I really enjoy that. And so like I would discuss like my favorite books of the month. Another thing I love to do is I love to listen and watch podcasts. So I would discuss my like favorites that was currently for that. Music, because I get such big earworms. I will find a song and I will be obsessed with it. Obsessed. Like everyone else will be like, can we please get it, like change a song, do a different song? I'm like, no. I need to listen to this song on repeat for like weeks on end. So like right now, what's my biggest? I've been listening to like They Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. Let's see, what's my... The Albatross by Taylor Swift has been one of my ones on repeat. Tate McRae. What is it? I Want What She Has. Something like that. I'll put it up there because I cannot remember. So like that's my current. Those are like ones I just have on repeat. Oh, Hosea, Too Sweet. Oh, you're too sweet for me. Like my coffee black and my bed at 3. Okay, y'all don't need to listen to me sing because I'm terrible. I am not a good singer at all. So yeah, I would just kind of discuss those, like the current things that aren't beauty and makeup related, and hope you guys comment back like what your current obsessions are, because I love finding new things. So like I would love to discuss books and all those other things, because I understand like the thing right now is to have very niche things, but we're not niche people. People are not just their niche and what they're mainly there for. People like, our personalities are all, like, it's well-rounded. Like, we have other things we love besides just the one thing we post about. So, like, I would love to discuss those other things too, if that, like, makes sense. So, like, that's what I want to do. And you know what? It's my page, so that's what I'm going to do. And I have hooded eyes, so. Whew. God. I don't know if she has a palette similar to this out that, like, replaced this one. But she needs to bring this back. It's one of those things of, like, I don't want to use it because, like, I don't want to run out on it. But, like, also, I want to use it to, like, love it. I paid for it. I want to love it. People, and I do this too, like, you get stuck in this whole, like, I don't want to waste it. I don't want to use it. Like, I spent money on this. Like, I don't want it to run out. No, use it. You paid for it. You bought it. Love the products you used. If you don't like it, don't use it. But if you love it, use it. Because it's just going to go bad. Oh, so pretty. Also, like, I'm really hoping in 2025 they, like, we bring eyeshadows back. Like, I remember back when I was very first, like, I've always loved makeup, but, like, 2016, 2017, I was big in that era, okay? Like, I loved, like, I'm not a minimalist when it comes to makeup. I'm more of a either I wear it or I don't type deal person. So I really hope we get more fun palettes back. That's another thing I kind of really want to do with my stuff is I really want to try other brands. So, like, oh, I really want to try, like, Kimchi and, like, Blend Bunny and all these other brands. So, like, let me know what you really enjoy. Or just, like, underrated products that you feel like don't get enough love. Like, I'm here for that. I just hit pan. I've never hit pan on an eyeshadow palette in my life. And look at that. Filming my first YouTube video and I hit pan. Right in the sun. I can't even see what I'm doing. Oh, damn. That's okay, we can blend. So yeah, if there's any products you would love to see me, like, try out, discuss specifically, do a deep dive in. Makeup is going to be more of, like, me trying it and finding just stuff I love, and skincare will be more of, like, a deep dive. Because makeup needs to be fun again. I think there's too many people out there who take it way, way, way too seriously. Like, it's supposed to be fun. It's an art form. It's supposed to be, like, a form of self-expression. And, like, some people, you can kind of look at it like your battle pain, your battle, like, make you feel better, make you feel more confident. But at the end of the day, we need to remember it is makeup. And if it brings you more stress, then don't do something. And, like, obviously there's some things we have to do, like, we have to go to work and we have to do these things that we don't always want to do. I'm gonna use this is my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Faux Dough. So I kind of use this, so I use it in my waterline. because it's more of like a nudie, but it's also got a little bit of glitter, so it like makes my eyes look brighter. I use this in my inner corner. This especially pops when I don't have another like shimmer on the eyes, but oh, and then I use this under my, I need a new sharpener. I have the sharpener from e.l.f., and I'm sorry, but it sucks. I was like, oh, I don't need to spend a lot of money on a sharpener. I'm gonna get the $2 e.l.f. sharpener. Don't do it. Because it just like destroyed my pencil. And then I use, ooh, I got a chunk. That brow bone highlight. Now that is some 2016 makeup you don't really see people doing anymore. Let's see. I'm also on the hunt for my favorite drugstore mascara, and honestly, I just have not been finding like the best drugstore mascara. My favorite mascara right now is actually the Benefit Fan Fest. I have drugstores that I like, but like I feel like they could be better. So that's another hunt I'm on. But back to the like, if it's something you don't have to do, don't do it. Like with reading, my favorite book of all time, favorite series of all time is Fourth Wing. And I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like Fourth Wing, and that's fine. That's why we have millions of authors and millions of books. Same with music. We have millions of artists and millions of songs. Don't listen to music you don't like. Don't read a book you don't like. If you don't like it or you're not liking it, put it down. Time is too like precious. Don't force yourself to finish that book. Don't force yourself to like that artist. Don't hate something just to hate something. To be like, oh, this is popular to hate, so I'm gonna hate it. Just simply because of that. But like if you try something and you don't like it, don't do it. Like if makeup brings you so much stress, and if skincare brings you so much stress, anxiety, if whatever book you're reading, you're like, oh God, I hate this, I cannot get into it, then go find something else. Like I'm sure there's a million other hobbies out there that I can't even think of or fathom that exist. These are just my hobbies. Went a little heavy on that bottom lash line. I gotta fix that. And I always do like my bottom lashes and my bottom lash line just because I like the like cohesiveness. I'm definitely running like low. I've been using this a lot, and I can tell I'm towards the end of my tube. I'm also on I post all of my reviews. I really try to review products on all my social medias, but my favorite place to review products is on Iris, IRIS. Once again, not sponsored. I doubt I'll ever be sponsored by brands or anything like that, but like I'm definitely not sponsored right now. But which I will be very clear if a product is sent to me, if I got the product for free, like stuff like that. I will be very clear because it bothers me so much when people are not clear about what they're using, and if they were sent it, essentially like making their, like it could affect our reviews. Like you were sent it, you want to stay on people's good side. Like I get that. Like I am not judging people for wanting to like maybe not saying their full opinion on something because like they want to stay on the brand's better side. Like I get that. That is absolutely okay to do. Like I get it if you want to stay on a brand's good side, so you're just like, yeah, this product is okay. Like that's on them, and that's fine. This is also why I think it's important for us to get our opinions from multiple sources. This is the Milani Make It Last Original Setting Spray. I also got a small one of this and loved it so much I got the bigger one. I didn't really. But no, I want to be very transparent about like if I was sent that product and or not. So far I'm buying all these products like out of my own pocket, which is great. Let's see. These Maybelline lip liners. Where's my other one? It fell. I don't know which one I want to use. I think I'm gonna go with this one. This is Out of Line. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite one. I use this one the most, but I like them all. This is the Maybelline Lifter Liner, shade 4, Out of Line. I think this is one I actually have a backup. Yeah, I didn't mean to buy that one because I had the 3 shades. And I was like, ooh, I want to buy more shades. I want to get more to like be more fun. And I ended up coming home with the same shade I already had. So yeah, I took a picture so next time when I go in and there's another buy one get 50% off sale, I can buy more shades. So my thing I've been learning, I'm not a lipstick girly. Like I have lipsticks and I want to try more, but I'm not a big lipstick girly. I'm more of a liner because my lips are so small. I have small lips. And so just lining them to kind of define them and then putting on a gloss. Because also I don't like reapplying products. So this way also what I can do is I put on my gloss and then throughout the day, a gloss I don't have to worry about. I can reapply a gloss. A lot of times I'll have like a lip balm. So like I have the ColourPop. My favorite one is the Ulla Henriksen Peptide Lip Pouts. Those are my favorite. Oh. So I can just do my lips and then put that on. I don't have to worry about reapplying a lipstick throughout my day because I'm not going to. I'm definitely not that girly to be carrying around baggie of makeup, like a makeup bag. So and I also love hair care, so I'll do like hair care videos too. Like I think that would be a lot of fun. So like stuff, oh, nails. I also like to do nails. So that's all like similar enough in the niche, I think. It's not like I'm doing something crazy. Oh, yes. I got bangs in January and I've been obsessed. I like trim them myself and everything so I can upkeep with them. And we're about due for a trim. Yeah. But that is about me. Thank you so much for staying, especially till the end, and listening to me just rant and constantly getting off of topic. Like, that's what I kind of wanted to do with this, like to connect with people who like same things that I do. Like I don't have many people in my life who like obsess over skincare and obsess over makeup and books, and there's a lot of people in the world who just don't get as obsessed as like I do. When I get on a train of things, I get obsessed. I go down deep, like real deep. Hence why I have like 8 milky toners on my vanity right now. That you definitely do not need 8 milky toners. I can tell you that right now. Do not go and buy 8 milky toners like I did. But anyways, thank you so much for sitting here with me and just kind of hanging out. And I hope you like what my channel has to offer. And I would love to get to know you too. So like, comment, like, subscribe down below. And tell me your current favorite snack. I know that's random. I want to know though. Like my current favorite snack right now is fruit and honey. So I'll make like a little fruit bowl and then I'll just put some honey on it. That's my current favorite snack. It changes constantly, but right now that's what I'm obsessed with. So let me know what your favorite snack is because I really want to try it. And I will see you guys in the next one. And